Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. What's going to be the key for them today, Mark?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Up next will be Nick Williams as he rips it on the ground to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. That's in there, base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Castellanos is there. Let's see if they try it. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Stepping in now, Aaron Altair. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. A jumping catch at second for one. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the one.
First baseman.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Carlos Santana. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mata will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. On now to the bottom of inning number one. It's the Phillies 1. The Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, you know, we get to see a great pure hitter, Victor Martinez. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
set with the 0-1. Here's a strike. And a fastball just a bit up. Neris has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start. And it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Here's the 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City. It's the Phillies 1 and the Tigers nothing. Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Michael Franco.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Martin able to take it in for the first out.
Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Candelario. Throw on to first, and very quickly 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting ninth, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Mata is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Nick Castellanos now. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford gloves it. And he's retired, 1 away.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Mikey Matu.
Digging in, Mikey Mata. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit out towards second. To his right, Hernandez. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, that's too high.
Just a bit high that time as he misses spur a ball. Two out, nobody on. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a pitch inside that may have got him. It's 0-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box now, Nick Williams, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in. Another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Standing in now, Aaron Altair, as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they're up 1-0. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hoskins will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Catcher, James McCann.
Stepping in, James McCann. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's Leonis Martin. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another chance. Carlos Santana flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side. Machado from the outfield grass. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Striding in once again, Maikel Franco. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. This is flared out towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Lifted in the air out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And that's the second out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Odubel Herrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit out towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Phillies on top, 1-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Crawford retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next for the Tigers, Dixon Machado. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 0-1 count, and the pitch fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. No balls and 1 strike. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Cabrera can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in once again, Nick Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, left fielder, Reese Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High pop up. Cabrera is under it, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Tigers nothing. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning.
Castellanos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A called strike over the outside corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And it's fouled away. Martinez is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the show.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tigers. It remains 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers.
Ready for another
Number
shot
50.
now. Aaron Altair. He was a ground out victim last time up. The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Ground ball left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently second best on this Philly ball club in that department. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Santana rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. Lifted in the air out to right. Machado ranging into shallow right. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Fires, pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mata has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. It's now 2-0 Philly. Digging in for his second at bat, Jeimer Candelario. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. Here comes another 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. One down.
The catcher, number 34, James McCann.
Digging in to try it again. James McCann comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Center fielder, number 12. Leonis
Next up for Detroit, Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball just a bit high. McCann leads off first with one away. Hit toward the right side. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Tigers nothing. Shad Bell is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
The right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Ready once again, Nick Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. Line toward the alley in left center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. And he is in there.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. 1 run scored. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Maikel Franco. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. 1 there. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Victor Reyes is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he lays off there. 1-0.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman
Michael Gerber will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Michael Gerber.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep, and nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Right side, but it's well foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. John Hicks will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Grounded down the third baseline. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Victor Reyes will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 22, Victor Reyes. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 60.
Jacoby
first
Jones
base, number
is into the
21.
game as well, as he's the new first baseman.
Now
Nico
at second
Goodrum
base, number
is also into the
28.
ball game now as he takes over at second. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jorge Alfaro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Castellanos has a play. 1 out.
Now batting.
We'll look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Number 40 is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Now playing shortstop, number 40.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far, as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Ready for another chance? Nick Williams. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Next, it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. 0-for-2 for him to this point.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Fouled away. Popped him up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No hits to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it. And the runner from 3rd scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Hey, a little better late than never, D-Row here. That base hit here in the 8th inning. They're still behind in this one, but at least they're not getting shut out.
Yeah, you're going to see this offensive team fight to the bitter end. As long as there are outs out there, they're going to grind it out and see if they can get back in this one.
0-1, here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 40. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here it comes on 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers.
Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot towards the hole. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. In there, the base hit. Hernandez is on his way home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now batting, Designated hitter, Aaron.
So here's the Phillies DH, Aaron Altair. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. From the stretch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch softly on a line to third. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. Line drive to center field. Martin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Tigers 4. Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hard on the ground towards short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And there's 1 away.
First baseman, number 21, Jacoby Jones.
Next up for Detroit, Jacoby Jones. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nick Castellanos now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest, I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game, and he picked up the win along the way too.
6-4 the outcome today. The Philadelphia Phillies used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Hector Neris is the winning pitcher of record, so that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Flezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.